Morning, everyone.
Morning.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Welcome to Toad TV. I am Mary Beth.
I am Helen.
We are the creative hands and minds behind Toad Hollow. And today is Wednesday, September 2nd. We are getting ready to go up to Montclair to see my mom.
Yeah.
We need a present for her because her birthday is on Sunday. And Helen just came up with the most amazing idea. However, it's going to take quite a bit of work between now and Sunday. So we're going to have to try and get it together. But it should work. Okay. Amanda Adamson said, questions and comments. Amanda Adamson said, can you remind us of your live times for Virtual Knitting Live? I'm signed up for a few classes, but if the times don't overlap, I thought I could pop in and say hi.
We are Thursday from 12 to 1 Central Time and Saturday from 12 to 1 Central Time.
Which we figured out is 1 to 2 Eastern Time.
Right.
Which really is the only important time. Okay. Quite a few people said that you guys loved the fairy tale colors. Thank you very, very much. Sunny Beams, you had me laughing out loud. She's like, what's today? September 1st and Tuesday. And I'm yelling fairy tale day. There's no and, damn it. It's fairy tale day. I love that. Debbie Hinnis, I think it's Hinnis. I'm sorry if I butchered that. I am a paper crafter and love all things pertaining to letter writing. She doesn't much like email, but whatever floats her boat. Would love to see our letter writing supplies in a podcast. And then Wendy Yount said that she suffers from buying lots of writing supplies and not using them. She loves buying all the new supplies for a new crafting project. And then after she's gotten everything together, she's mentally completed the project and she begins getting stuff for the next day.
That is so true.
So
Just
true.
like, I'm done. I have everything I need. I have accomplished nothing, but I'm done.
So
I'm bored now.
We have something to talk about today, but tomorrow we'll try and remember to show paper supplies because we've got some beautiful stuff that I want to share with you guys. Okay. Okay, so Aurora.
A couple of people have granddaughters named Aurora.
Yeah, it's very cool. Okay. Karen.
Well, she goes through there. I was going to show the colors again.
Oh, okay.
So if you missed yesterday's podcast, Sleeping Beauty is our September fairy tale. So this is Aurora. And then this one is Maleficent.
And Megan Manning says that she really likes how it's flex on a lighter base rather than the typical approach of a really dark base for Maleficent. So
this is black and yellow and purple specks with just one spot with green for her eyes. So.
Megan also had a question about, she got the Hi-Ho kit. And she has a question, is there any advice you would give for this project? My best advice is Corey Eichelberger is the designer. She is fantastic. If you have any questions whatsoever, reach out to her through Ravelry.
Yeah, if you're on Ravelry, I would go to Corey. She's iRock Knits. Or Corey, you can probably search her by Corey Eichelberger, and I'm sure she has a Ravelry group.
Yeah.
Where you can ask questions and tips like that because she has a ton of designs and she's more than willing to help people out.
Yeah. So my best suggestion would be to talk to her. We had somebody knit it for us.
All of our 3 Hi-Ho shawls were all sample knit for us.
Right.
Neither one of us has knit it yet.
So yeah. Okay. Susan Garbosi says, looking for ideas for what to talk about at Vogue. Could we do anything fun related with blurbs? Here's the thing. We've sold all our blurbs. We don't have any blurbs left.
I mean, we can do it just as something, here's what to do with your yarn leftovers.
Well, what I thought we'd do is we do it for the podcast. We'll save it as a thing. Instead of doing it for Vogue, we'll do it for you guys.
Right.
And come up with some ideas of what to do with little bits of leftovers for yarn and do it for you guys instead. Because since we don't really want to talk about something that we don't have for sale. Because we've run into that before. And it never...
it's a premium hour time.
Yeah.
Talk about things that we're selling.
So, okay. Irene wants to know how much worsted of Aurora would she need to crochet a hat?
I think it depends on the hat. If you could give us the pattern that you're looking at, we can look and see what the yardage is based on the pattern. I would think 1.
Yeah, I would think for most hats, one
Right. I
skein
mean,
should do it.
it's 180 yards, and I know crochet each yarn. That's the only hesitation I have, saying that it would be 1.
So yeah.
So if you have a specific pattern in mind, Irene, just let us know, and we will check it out and let you know.
Karen said, could we provide information about the New Jersey Fiber Festival link?
It's njsheep.com is the main page for the Fiber Festival, and they have links there. They have created a Facebook page that is a part of their original Facebook page that is solely for the festival. It's going to be set up very similar to the way Maryland Sheep and Wool ran their virtual festival, where the vendors and farmers and everything, we will go and post to that page the things that we have for sale with links to our shops and everything like that. And then they're going to have a virtual shopping directory, but I was just on and I didn't see that that was live yet.
Okay. Okay, and then the Crafty Chemist asked, have you cast on for the first clue of the garden variety mystery knit along? That's not me. I was going to show you my 4 unscanned or 4 uncaked skeins because I haven't done anything with the Sharon show, but that's you.
That's me. That came out yesterday. I have not. The yarn just dried yesterday. I mean, that's just an excuse. I have little to no desire to knit right now. So,
Yeah.
no, I have not.
I knit a little bit while we were doing a Zoom meeting with friends, but other than that, I've been cross-stitching.
Yeah.
We're going to have to show cross-stitch soon because I've made progress and it's cool. Very cool.
I too have made progress, but mine is not nearly as noticeable as yours.
Okay. All right. So that is it for questions and comments. Oh, I'm not going to put this away because we have pictures to show.
Yeah.
Okay. So,
We have a fun new thing.
because we have nothing to do. So we thought, hey, why not try something new?
Right.
Actually, there's a reason behind it.
Well, there's more than one reason behind it.
Right. But there's a logical reason
Right.
behind it. So go ahead.
So September 19th is National Jelly Roll Day.
This is what she hit me with at 8 o'clock this morning. So you ready for a new project?
And it's National Sew a Jelly Roll Day. So we thought it would be fun and a sort of intro to the whole like retreat idea if we did a project via Zoom using jelly rolls on the 19th of September. So we're in, so far what we've come up with is we'd like you guys in the comments to let us know, excuse me, while Tabitha. Hi, I'm right here. Don't be mean. You're on camera. Don't be a bitch.
Tabitha's tail says hello.
Anyway, so here's what we're thinking. You pick your favorite jelly roll, and we're going to do a table runner because it's something easy enough that you can do in an afternoon. So what we'd like you to do in the comments is say A, whether you are interested in joining us, B, are you looking for like absolute beginner project
So we thought, okay, so we picked 3 different
levels?
that we thought, this is, hey, I got my sewing machine yesterday, and
That's absolute beginner.
absolute beginner. Then there's,
You know, and also what's a jelly roll?
right, then there's, I've sewn a bunch of things, I'm comfortable with my sewing machine, here's this. And then there's, I'm a quilter.
Right. I know
Which-
way more than you do.
Actually, when you see our 3rd level, you'll probably be like, oh, please, an afternoon. So that took me 10 minutes yesterday. No, anyway,
And the plan is that there'll be a nominal fee to join just because we're going to have to limit who comes. And we're thinking like $10 to join. You bring all your own supplies, obviously. And we will have set times where we are doing on Zoom, where we're doing specific things like, you know, and this is just random. Like from 12 to 1, we're going to show you what you need to cut for the pattern, and then you would go off and do your cutting, and then say from like 1:30 to 2:30, this is how you put the block together, and then you go off and sew, and you come back on. We will leave the Zoom open constantly for people who have questions, or if you finish early and you want to come and chat with people, that kind of thing. That's kind of where we're thinking. So that it'll be the afternoon of the 19th of September, which is a Saturday. And then it's just a matter of if anybody wants to do it. And what
Also, it's
levels,
going to give us an idea
as to how it all works.
how it all works so that we can see, is this something that we can even do? I mean, we've got this great idea. We have no idea if we can do it. So this will be a challenge for us. All right, so we picked out three different
Patterns
Patterns.
and levels.
Okay. Okay, you keep talking because I have to go in and find the intermediate.
So if you don't know what a jelly roll is, if you've ever been to a fabric store, you'll see them. They're rolled up. They look like a cinnamon roll, strips of fabric, and they're 2.5-inch strips of fabric from a collection. If you're a hoarder like we are, you have more than enough in your stash to do it. We do have some available for sale from the collections of fabric that we have. So that if you don't have one, you can get one from us.
The big thing is it's 2.5 inches by the width of the fabric.
Right.
So you just lay down your fabric and cut at 2.5 inches.
Right,
And keep
so you
cutting.
can create your own as well, because these will not use a full jelly roll. Most of mine need like 20, the ones that I was looking at look like they need like 20-25 strips.
Okay. And usually they come in packages of 40 or 42.
Unless you buy them from Joann's, and if you buy them from Joann's, it doesn't say, but it's only half of a jelly roll.
Yeah.
So,
Cheapskate Joanne. Okay, so beginner. Just opened my sewing machine, not really sure what I'm doing. This one is just taking strips and sewing them together. And just doing that. So there's that one. Intermediate would be this one. Now we're cutting the strips to different lengths and sewing them in different directions and that sort of thing. And it's not just the same thing over and over and over again.
right.
And and slightly more advanced, this is, apologize about that, the Bargello quilt pattern. So it does use jelly rolls, but you're cutting to different lengths and that kind of thing, so that
And
you
different
are,
widths. And
yeah. So it's it's a matter of placement.
it's also, for the intermediate and the more advanced one, a lot more cutting,
Yeah.
and therefore a lot more sewing.
So, yeah, so those are the three that we picked that we thought would be kind of fun to do.
So if you could just let us know, are you interested? Yes or no? And what level you are, so we can get an idea of, oh, okay, we'll do beginner and intermediate. Nobody really wants to do the advanced, or
Everybody's pretty comfortable, so we'll
do
do
intermediate and
advanced, or everybody wants to do the advanced, which is
Right.
fine too. So let us
And-
know.
Knowing that they're not going to be those specific fabrics that we showed you. It's just going to be the fabrics that you choose.
Oh yeah, yeah. Those were just the designs.
Yeah.
You might have noticed the intermediate one is my Christmas quilt that I have on my bed right now.
Yeah.
That I love. All right. I think that's it, right?
That's it.
Okay. So we are off to get a bit more packing done before
Head off to see the mother.
head off to see the mother, and we are setting up this winding off section.
Yes. Today is the maiden voyage of how long is it going to take to wind minis from a full skein?
Yep. So we are going to try it. We have all our different components that we need. We'll take pictures and put them up on Instagram so you can see.
Yeah.
Have a wonderful day, everybody,
Go forth and create.
and we will see you tomorrow
Bye.
with writing paper.